Yo, YouTubers and Archives of Darkness, also known as Sir Kenson the Construct, and we are about to talk about the missing girls out in the District of Columbia. You know, the missing girls in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, right? So, if you've been living under a rock, simple as hell. In Washington, D.C., this year alone, we've had 500 cases of missing juveniles. 500 cases. And the most particular situation was not too long ago. A group of Black and Latino girls all went missing on the same damn day. I believe it was something like 16 girls, 15, 16 girls all went missing on the same day, and there was no media attention. Nada. None. Let me continue with saying, I don't want to hear shit about how bad social media is or how activists have taken to social media. Because if it wasn't for social media, we would not know this right now. We wouldn't. You would have to go down to the police station to understand this. You would have to check the police page every single day to understand this. We had 15, 16 Black and brown girls go missing in one day, and there was no media coverage. In Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. That don't sound weird to you? That don't sound weird to you? That don't sound crazy to you? I'm almost positive if this was anywhere else, if, 15 girls who weren't Black and brown went missing, I'm almost positive in 2 to 3 days, it would be all over the fucking national news. But it took social media, that's right, social media, Twitter, Instagram, fucking Facebook, to raise awareness. Now, we're not used to this because every time somebody fucking get killed, it's all over our fucking news feed. Every time somebody get fucking killed by the police or whether it was a race shooting, it doesn't matter. We know. But you telling me 16 Black and brown girls go missing and there's nothing. You mean in the same city where we had both those marches? The same city? I was actually a part of one of the marches because I was on National Guard duty. I would have gone regardless. It didn't matter. I was on National Guard duty, so I was helping, getting people across the street without getting hit by buses and shit. But you telling me 16 girls go missing in this city. And there's no outrage. Now, I'm not going to say there's no outrage to us because there was a town hall meeting. Now, you can find that picture. The picture is somewhere out there. I don't know where it is. I seen it. But there's a town hall meeting in Washington, D.C. after the Metropolitan Police Department response to these missing girls was, stay inside the house. Don't go outside. It was just kind of like, if you was around for the D.C. sniper, it was all like, don't go outside. Limit your time outside while we try to find the DC sniper. So their response was the same fucking thing. Don't go outside, guys. Just don't go outside and you'll be fine. So in response to this, Black people or Washingtonians, Black Washingtonians, because there were no white Washingtonians there, Black Washingtonians had a big fucking town hall meeting about this situation. Now, if I had known it was there, I would have gone. Trust me, I would have been one of the first people there, right? Mainly because I don't like standing in lines. But, okay. And I also probably would have wanted a seat somewhere in the back so I don't get crowded and start. It doesn't matter. But this is crazy. All the black and brown people in Washington decided to have this town hall meeting because it seemed like nobody was doing shit about these missing girls. And that is fucking ridiculous. Especially, like I said, in a city where we just hosted 2 women's marches. That's not nuts to you guys? That's not nuts to you guys? I hate to be the dead horse, but where are these feminists at? Where are they at? Now, I'm not going to go ahead and go on all of them because I can't demonize all of them because I'm almost positive it was feminists who probably started this whole campaign started this whole campaign to begin with. I'm almost positive of that. And because of this action, the DC mayor's office, the DC government have now launched an initiative to find these girls, right? we all know it's probably fucking human trafficking, because we've been hearing about human trafficking for the last, I don't know, 10 years. I've been hearing about it since Barack Obama been in office, because it's, for some reason it's taken off again. It ain't nothing but slavery, but that's essentially what's going on. And I hate to go on and be all, conspiracy theorists, because there's a lot of us out there talking about black kids and getting their organs taken out and all types of stuff. I'm sure it happens, but I'm not sure it happens the way conspiracy theorists think it happens. But it's still there. It's still out there. It's still a real thing. I just want you guys to... Moral of the story is, feminists who are out there who came deep as hell to Washington, D.C., if you're not doing anything right now to help find these missing black girls, whether in Washington, D.C. or any other state, because there are states where a whole lot of missing black and Latino girls, and just women in general, if you're not doing anything, then you're a fucking hypocrite. Because you really don't care. You just care about yourself and your own ideals. You don't give a fuck. You just want to be heard for you and yourself. I hate this. I hate it so much, right? And I know it's not all feminists, because I know a whole lot of feminists, and I know a whole lot of feminists who were fucking tweeting about these missing black girls, and Sean King, and a whole lot of people were tweeting about these girls. I'm pretty sure Feminista Jones and a whole lot of girls were doing it. But where are they at right now? Why are you guys not out in the street knocking on doors? Why are you guys not out looking? Oh, we're supposed to just leave it up to the police. The same police that said, oh, just don't leave. And apparently MPD said from their own whatever, MPD claimed that they get missing, they get missing girls shit. I mean, not missing girls shit. Missing people's cases cleaned up real fast. I hope all of these girls come home. I hope we find all of them. But I know, as a person who's an MP, who knows a little bit about policing, I know that if they're not found in 72 hours, usually they're gone forever. If it's a legit kidnapping, that's it. 72 hours, you're gone. You're gone forever. I'm going to pray for these girls. That's the best I can do. But also know, this is some crazy shit. Let me explain to you guys something. So Friday, I was reading one of my students' thing. I'm teaching my 5th graders narrative, right? And my student, she wrote about a guy following her home. Now, I didn't think nothing of it the first time I heard it, the first time she read it out to me. But Friday, when I was grading them, looking for punctuation and all these things, I realized that this shit is going on with these missing DC girls, and she lives in this area. And I live in DC, Maryland area. Not too far from that, there was a day where one of the aides in here, her daughter was being pursued by a guy. She called up, worried. The phone clicked off, and then the aide kept calling back, and like 10 minutes later, her daughter answers, and her daughter was like, yeah, I'm good. And her daughter was 16 years old, I think. Not even 16 years old. He's like, yeah, I'm good. The guy followed me for like a block and a half. And on the same day, I stopped to help a Latino girl who was being pursued by some old black guy. Now, this Latino girl just walking down the street, couldn't have been 15 years old. Some old black guy is sitting there like, hey, baby, let me get your number. He's talking to her or whatever. And she looks uncomfortable. So I stopped my car. I look at her and I say, young lady, do you feel safe? Are you okay? And when I did that, the guy, he stopped, he looked, and he left. She said, no, I'm good, and she kept walking. I actually did a video on it, but I felt I was kind of creepy in that video, and it seemed like I was creepy, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to, I'm not posting this video. So, because of my male privilege, I didn't think anything of it until this Friday, until I realized how bad it was this weekend. Shit. Right? I hope these girls get home. I really do. I hope to goodness this girl get home. I already contacted the parent of the girl who wrote about the guy following her home. I already wrote about that. So I already contacted the parent, and the parent knows. And hopefully this kidnapping shit and this fucking human trafficking shit doesn't keep going. Hopefully the police stops it, but hopefully some of these feminists who were out marching in DC also do something about it as well. Not sit back and enjoy being a feminist and not actually do work as a feminist. If that even makes sense. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts.